everyone. Welcome to the show. Here we are. What's right with the world? Checking out this week's top stories with Ben Barber. And Ben?
How are you, Glenn?
Good.
All right, so this week's top three stories. Today, when we're recording this, is Giving Tuesday. So this was started in 2012 by the 92nd Street Y and the United Nations Charitable Service Arms in response to the commercialism and just the crazy spending of Black Friday and Cyber Monday and the entirety of the holiday season spending habits. So this is Giving Tuesday, and it's a day where, people are encouraged to use the hashtag Giving Tuesday and to give to charitable donations. And charities and organizations and groups, promote it and use it as a way to start the Christmas giving or the Christmas buying season, the gift giving season, with a charitable donation that can help others.
There we go. And it's funny because we got, obviously in our society, Black Friday and Cyber Monday take so much of people's attention. And, hopefully Giving Tuesday will catch up to that because, really what's more in the holiday spirit, Giving Tuesday or Black Friday? Black Friday is literally named for, basically the day of the year where the companies go from being in the red going into the black. So, finally earning profits. So, so it's like, so is it a profit-based holiday or is it a giving-based holiday? So yeah, I think that's wonderful. And like Giving Tuesday, it hasn't been around that long. So I think it's picked up a fair amount of steam in a short time because everybody knows what it is, or most people, so it's good. And I think that's another great example of things moving forward.
We also had a story this week about an Ikea in Italy that opens its doors during the cold winter months to stray dogs.
Yes, I saw that. That's crazy. They let them up on the furniture and stuff?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm surprised they can get away with that,
It's Italy. It's a different country, maybe. So I don't know what they're...
Yeah, because over here, everybody would be freaking out about allergies or something, probably.
Yeah.
But then again, I guess if it's just showroom stuff and they're not...
And also maybe the dogs can help put some of the furniture together.
Yeah, probably.
I can't.
Do you know that was my first job?
Was it really?
Yes, at R. Smith Furniture in Gardner, Mass., a big furniture town. And I assembled furniture. I put it up on the showroom floor. I loaded people's cars. That was my first job when I was 15 or something. Well, my first official job. Yeah, when I was 15.
There is a town that I visited. My uncle used to live in Greensboro, North Carolina, and an adjacent town, I can't think of the name of it, is the furniture capital of the world. And I made my parents and my uncle drive 45 minutes so that I could see the world's biggest couch. It was a store, and on top of it, they had the world's biggest couch as their big sign.
Well, we had, I believe it's the furniture capital of New England. Maybe that's what it is. But it used to be a really big furniture manufacturing town, Gardner was. And all the shops have basically closed since then. This was many years ago. But yeah, they've got a giant chair that we used to go and climb up on when we were in high school and stuff. And take our pictures on and all this stuff. So it's still there. It's a chair city.
High Point, North Carolina is the furniture capital of the world. And I'm looking at a building that's a huge dresser like a huge bureau. Anyway, so
Anyway, yeah, back to good stories.
yeah, so our last story this week is it's not necessarily a news story, but I um saw it on Reddit, and or Dave actually saw it on Reddit and sent it to me, and I was like, well, that's immediately going to be our What's Right with the World for today. The Iowa Hawkeyes football team has a new tradition that they started last year, and we shared an awesome video from ESPN on our Facebook page. There's a children's hospital across the street that directly overlooks the stadium.
Yeah.
And at a certain point in the game, all of the fans turn around and wave to the kids.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's a great video. I highly suggest checking that out. Glenn Ambrose Life Coaching on Facebook. Check out the video.
Yeah, and that reminds me of that story we shared before in Providence, Rhode Island, about
the good night lights.
Yeah, the good night lights for the children's hospital.
Yeah, really cool stuff. So that's our top three. There's a lot more, and obviously, people can send them, send us What's Right with the World all the time. We love that. We have some people that do it, and it's really awesome, and we love to share them. What is right with your world this week, Glenn?
This week? Well, Thanksgiving was really fun. I got to spend it with my parents, which I haven't in many years. I think they've been down here for 15 years, they said, like during the winter time in Florida. So I don't believe they spent a Thanksgiving with either of their children in 15 years.
Wow.
So, yeah. So, I mean, we see them for Christmas every year, but not Thanksgiving. So my son and I were able to do that. And then I played a little 9-hole round of golf with them the next day, which is the first time I've ever played golf with them. So that was a neat experience too. So I think that's a big one on the forefront. And I don't know, just kind of everything today. I've talked about how difficult the transition it's been moving down here. And it feels like, it's tough when you're in that energy where things aren't easy, but you just kind of keep not getting sucked into it to the best of your ability. And then eventually you start coming out, and it feels like I'm just really coming out. So I'm grateful for that. Just experiencing more joy for no apparent reason except to be alive, which is that's how I want to live.
Yeah.
And sometimes we get knocked a little bit, but it feels like it's really resurfacing. So I'm definitely grateful for that.
That's
How about
awesome.
you?
I am. Thanksgiving was also great. We hosted Thanksgiving here. My family, my roommate's family came over, which was awesome. And then something that we've been playing like board games and cards a lot this week. And it's really fun, and the Christmas tree's up, and we're listening to music, and just not really spending a lot of time in front of the TV, which is which is fun. We are currently, I'm sitting next to, we are in the middle of a game of Trivial Pursuit from last night that none of us finished. We just decided, we ran out of time. We were like, all right, we have to go to bed. So we left it here, and we're going to continue it today. And that's a little thing, but it's really fun, and it's exciting, and it's, it's just a fun, simple thing to do.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I've never been much of a game person per se, but I was at a friend's house a couple months ago. And have you ever seen that game where they put that plastic thing in your mouth and you have to try to speak words?
No.
You have to try to give hints. It's weird. You put this big plastic thing in your mouth and it opens your mouth like this big. And then you try to give hints to a word and your partner has to guess it. We were laughing our butts off, man. It was pretty funny.
And you just pass this thing around that you put in your mouth?
No, you each have your own, and then you wash them in between games.
So. Okay. I don't think I'll be able to get Dave to play that game. But
I was shocked that I played it, to be honest with you. But it actually turned out fun.
Awesome. Well, that's it for this week, man.
Yep. Thanks for listening, everybody, and keep sending your stuff in, and like that the Great Love Project page on Facebook, and keep sharing these stories. People are, over the last few months, I'd say, people are getting reconnected with the Great Love Project Facebook page, and we just want to keep adding things to it and keep that energy of love going and expanding. So thanks for listening, everybody. We will talk with you soon.